Before dawn, you're not waiting for the sun to rise. You're waiting for the light that truly belongs to you, to be rekindled. The last hour of night is always the quietest. So quiet you can hear your own heartbeat. Feel the air on your skin, and see those long suppressed thoughts gently rising in the darkness. You think it's loneliness, but it's the world holding its breath for you. Because at this very moment, the light is on its way. The ancient Egyptians said that Ra's sunboat crosses the underworld every day. He wasn't an eternally glorious god, but the light willing to step into the darkness. He knew that light wouldn't shine without passing through the deep sea of night. And you are the same. You think you're waiting for dawn, but you're actually learning how not to be afraid of the darkness. Each of us has a River Styx within us, where your anger, your fear, your regrets, your unfinished business are hidden. Ra's boat floats on that river. He neither escapes nor confronts. He let the light shine inch by inch into the places you dared not look. That is awakening, not becoming positive, but becoming honest when you are willing to say to yourself, yes, I too have been afraid. I too have resented. At that moment, the light begins to move. It hasn't yet illuminated the world, but it has already returned to your body. That touch of warmth, that touch of quiet is dawn. When the first ray of light crosses the horizon, don't rush to pray, don't rush to make a wish. Just breathe quietly, inhale. Light enters you, exhale. The world is illuminated again. Chapter 2. The sun's journey. No one can walk the sun's path for him. Ra crosses the night every day, traversing the river of time called the Styx. That is a darkness even gods must bow to. In ancient legends, the underworld is not evil. It is simply a place without light, where everything is forced to stop and confront itself. Ra's ship has no war drums, no retinue. He only had light. When the first monster surfaced, he didn't draw his sword, only raised his hand. In that instant, the light fell upon the monster. It screamed, but turned to dust. Light doesn't need to kill, it only needs to be seen. So do we. Everyone has a River Styx within them. It's the memory you dare not speak of, the repressed desires, the uncontrollable anger. Those parts you refuse to face lie dormant at the bottom of that river. Every time Ra traverses the night, he teaches us you cannot leap over your own shadow. You must cross it. Like light through a storm, carrying fear and carrying warmth. You may be navigating your own underworld. Work exhausts you. Relationships crumble you. Even your dreams become blurred. You think you're sinking, but it's actually the light leading you deeper. Only there, in the darkest of darkness, will you discover the light has never left. Every failure, every disappointment peels away a layer of old skin. Ra's journey isn't about reaching dawn, but about bringing the light back in its purest form. That's why dawn is never free. Light must pass through death to gain a new name. When you feel nothing matters, remember, the sun at this very moment is also at the end of the River Styx. It will return, and so will you. Chapter 3. The Dawn. The world welcomes that ray of light in its quietest moment. It doesn't rush, gently brushing the edge of the mountain, like a tender thread, stitching night and day together. The light hasn't yet illuminated everything, but the air has already changed. Every breath you exhale carries a slight warmth. That's how the light first touches you. It's not dazzling. It simply reminds you. The ancients said that Ra's power doesn't burn forever. He reignites himself every day. He relies on memory, the memory of light. He remembered who he was, so he could shine again. You are too, every day when you wake up. You're not just returning from a dream to reality. You're returning from forgetting to remembering. Every morning, you're performing an imperceptible ritual. You open your eyes, and the light comes in. It passes through your pupils, touches your nerves, slips into your blood inch by inch, awakening you from the lingering warmth of the night. Please don't see this as just an ordinary sunrise. This is the universe telling you, everything can begin anew. Now, take a deep breath. Inhale. Let the light pass through your chest. Exhale. Let all the tension flow out of your body. You don't need to force yourself to become better. Just allow the light in, and it will naturally lead you where you are meant to. Be the meaning of morning light. Meditation is not about learning to be calm, but about stopping resistance. When you stop seeing yourself as a piece to be repaired, you begin to become whole. Ra's light is within you right now. You can feel it. That unspoken peace. The balance of nothing has changed, but I am different. This is not a miracle. It's just that you've finally stopped running away from yourself. Look, the light has illuminated the window. But what is truly illuminated is the river within your heart. Chapter 4. Resonating with the universe. When the light fully enters your body, you begin to feel a subtle change. The world is no longer an external view, but a breath. When the wind blows, you feel it's not the air moving, but the universe speaking to you. The trembling of every leaf goes the heartbeat within you. You begin to understand that the universe is not a distant place. It's right here in your heart. Every breath is a tide. Every heartbeat is a star twinkling. The solar disk of Ra rotates within you now. It's not just a mythical symbol. It's the pulse of consciousness. Light no longer comes from outside. It begins to arise from within. You inhale, the universe expands. You exhale. All is still. Everything responds to each other in a silent rhythm. Ancient priests, in their dawn prayers, would place their hands on their chests, not asking for the light to descend, but reminding themselves, the light is already here. You can try doing that too. Gently place your hand on your heart. Don't try to feel anything. Just listen to that warmth. That's your interface with the universe. When your thoughts begin to drift, when you try to meditate right, when you start judging yourself again, stop. Return to your breath. The universe won't distance itself from you. Because of your confusion, it's waiting for you to slow down. Ra's light overlaps with yours in this moment. It's a silent alignment you don't need to understand, because light doesn't need to be explained. It only needs to be allowed. When you are completely relaxed, you will find that you are not practicing connecting with the universe. You are simply becoming a part of the universe again. You were never disconnected. You just forgot who you were. Ra's ship continues its journey. You are in it. Not a passenger, but the light itself. You are not watching the sunrise. You are the rising sun. Chapter 5. The fusion of light and shadow. Every ray of light has a shadow. When you can finally look directly at the light, you will also begin to see the darkness that clings to it. That is how the world breathes, and the price of the soul's growth. The ancients said that Ra's sunboat, before dawn, passed through one last gate, a gate without guards or a name, because it led not to the outside world, but to the light's own shadow. When Ra stepped through it, he did not triumph. He simply saw clearly. Light illuminates everything because it is first enveloped in darkness. You are the same. You cannot be pure light. For light without shadow loses its depth. Your fear, jealousy, anger, shame, these are not enemies you must banish. They are the fragments that make you whole. When you reject darkness, you reject half of yourself. When you embrace it, it will sit quietly, like a river finally allowed to dock. Light is not meant to purify you. It is meant to understand you. It lets you see. Every denied part of yourself is actually reaching out to you. Please don't rush to become perfect. Perfection is the illusion of light. Truth is the dance of light and shadow, the yowi. Meaning of meditation is never about maintaining calm, but about allowing turbulence, because only when you can still breathe amidst chaos will the light trust you, allowing you to carry its power. Now close your eyes. Inhale. See all parts of yourself, including those you don't want to face. Exhale. Whisper to them, thank you. At this moment, your soul completes Ra's final voyage. You are no longer merely an illuminated being. You have become the source of light. Chapter 6. The sun hovers. After the sun rises, the world seems to have returned to order. People come out of their homes. The streets, the noise, the smiles, All repeat yesterday's appearance, but you know it's no longer the same. Ra's ship hovers in the sky. It hasn't stopped. It continues like an eternal heartbeat. Light has no end, it simply continues. In different ways at different times. Dawn belongs to awakening. Noon to action, dusk to reflection, and night to trust. When you understand all this, you will no longer fear the cycle. You will no longer desire to arrive. You will begin to understand flow. Ra's wisdom lies not in perpetual victory, but in constant restarting. Every fall is part of the journey. Every rebirth is a way home. So when you are once again surrounded by darkness, don't think you've returned to the beginning. It's just that the sun in your heart has completed a circle. Close your eyes again. Inhale. See the disk slowly spinning. Exhale. Let it illuminate your inner stillness. Ra has never left. He has always been sailing within you time and again. From the river of darkness to the new dawn. This is the rhythm of the universe and the truest order of life. Light, ever swirling. When you open your eyes again, whisper to yourself, I am not looking for light, I am the light.